What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning to another episode of Right on Cue Podcast. As I'm your host, Logan Chestnut, Small Batch BBQ. Joining me tonight is my other and better half, Mr. Houston Lyle, also of Small Batch BBQ. And our powers unite to boom, create Small Batch BBQ. No, I messed it. So I watched a video last week when we were doing that because for me, I forgot I have my shit mirrored. So it looks normal, like I'm looking back to myself. So I did it. I was like, "Oh, that's perfect." And then look, I was the wrong way. I'm like, "You moron!"
You're stage right.
Yeah, stage right. Yeah, but like, boo. There we go. Yeah. I got it. This is just boo. Now, what's up, buddy?
Man, not much, dude. It is. It's about to get real. Back to school starting tomorrow.
Or as I like to call it, state-funded daycare.
State-funded daycare.
All the single mamas and parents in general are screaming hallelujah for school getting back in session because summer is rough.
And I fall into that category a lot of weeks.
You are single parent adjacent.
Single parent adjacent sometimes.
I'm still want to like sit in for the interviews when you do the like nannies. Like they got to be like hot and at least French. No,
haven't had no pair yet.
No, not French. They're too hairy. Oh, Latino. There you go.
Or Argentinian.
Yeah. South Americans. Yeah.
Something.
There you go. The other. Yeah. Good.
No, I'm pumped. This is the first time we have taken advantage of said state funding, and boy, has it been interesting.
Oh, is he going to state school now? Way to go, man!
To starting public school, baby.
Slumming it with the rest of us. That's why I like to hear.
Man. Hell no! I'm about to get a raise. Ciao. Ciao.
Woo, Daddy's gonna get a microphone next. Knows.
You know what's really funny about it is like his whole education career so far. I have felt like I have never known what was going on in the school, and all of a sudden we move over to Metro Nashville public schools and holy shit, man, every single day I get an email. I get a text message that reminds me I got an email. And then I get a pre-recorded telephone call that reminds me about both of the otother two damn things. I'm like,
you wait later to send the probation officer to the house for
preemptive. They're going to send my
preemptive interview. Yeah. Just deciding where they want to go in their career.
Right. No, it's been fantastic. I was like, I went from having no information to like, I can't get away from these people trying to talk to me.
Oh, that's cool, man. What time? So like our kids start a half hour early here. So their school starts at like 7:30. So me and my wife are like, ugh. Granted, the school is only 10 minutes away versus when I took my kids to CA, it was like a 45-minute drive there. Because from one side of Clarksville to the next is horrendous, and then from there to Hopkinsville, so I had like an hour commute. So now it's gonna be like 10 minutes. So I am super stoked on that.
I mean, it's a big lifestyle pickup.
For sure. We took our kids to a summer camp, like basketball, and my daughter a cheerleading camp, and one of the moms, you ever like see like the parents sometimes like just submissively like just do like a mic drop on other parents, and so this one dropped her kid off to a basketball camp in a Ferrari.
Subtle.
Yeah, real subtle. I mean, she dropped the mic like this. Bong.
Also, though, a two-seater, like
I know, and sweaty kid. Like I would not want to. I wouldn't. I damn near don't want to put my sweaty kid in like my leather seats in the Suburban. I kind of want them to get in the back. I can't imagine like the mink, whatever the hell they got in the seating in the Ferrari.
It depends on the year, though. I mean, because some of the like '90s ones, like they're pretty stark inside. I mean, it's a car designed to go real fast, not like be real posh.
Yeah, but they also had like the automatic cocaine dispenser back in those times, and all of that fun stuff. Thank God we're not syndicated, because that would definitely get us kicked off.
Whatever.
It's all good. The benefits of being poor. No, but It's all good. It's all good. Football is finally, so from now on, there's football games on every week, even though it's preseason. I'm excited. Can't wait for the Titans fans to crash on Cam Ward like they did my boy Will Levis.
I'm so pumped about our next big embarrassing failure.
Well, it's not just a quote. Yeah, I love the next biggest scapegoat. That's what it is. It wasn't like alone. Like he wasn't one that's causing us to, get 36 points scored on us week in and week out.
Yeah.
No,
no,
they're not, Coach Jack. Are you really driving a Ferrari? No, you're not. I mean, that's one of the perks of being,
no,
foreign.
Right.
Over
no,
there,
I mean, if you
funny
really,
French name.
if you're gonna drive a cocaine mobile, like, I mean, it's Lamborghini Countach from like 86 to like 89.
Is that Ferris Bueller? Is that the Ferris Bueller one?
No, that was a Ferrari California, if I'm remembering correct.
that's also an appropriate mobile for that as well.
Oh no, I mean it's really like they regularly check in at like the highest grossing auction cars in history. Like you see Ferrari California's going for like $20 million at auctions. It's bananas. But
that's monopoly money.
But I mean, if you want, the cocaine car is the Lamborghini Countach with the crazy ass scissor doors.
What would a Lamborghini Texas be? Like if you think like Lamborghini Texas edition, what would that be? What, like in your mind?
Ooh. Okay, so funny fact, somewhere around the 90s, Lamborghini made a Humvee style like SUV truck.
Yes.
And it is hideous, and it was huge and very in your face and completely impractical. And
so
I think
the Texas edition.
Yeah, I think it is the Lamborghini Texas edition.
Because they are loud, they are proud, and they are in charge, and they can kick all our asses.
It doesn't have to make sense; just needs to be big and loud.
Big and loud. But no, man. Speaking of the great state of Texas, that's my soft leadway into tonight's guest, man. Man, we have a guy on that who I have met in person. Always a nice guy. I see him all over social media, killing it on the circuit, killing it in the great state of Texas. And we are excited to have him on here. So without further ado, let's introduce our guest tonight, Mr. Shane LeClaire from Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue. I had to get it correct. Texas Barbecue.
Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue.
Texas Barbecue.
Yeah,
what's up, Shane?
There's some knucklehead up there actually in your Nashville area running around as Damn Yankee Barbecue that does like carnivals and shit like that, and he won't change his name. But yeah, we'll figure that one out. But yeah, so and my Yankees just hit a home run against the Rangers in the top of the first inning with the leadoff batter, so we're good.
Well,
but can they beat the Cubs though? But can they beat the Cubs? That's the question.
Are you even really a Cubs fan if you live in Nashville?
How are you a Yankees fan and living in Dallas?
I grew up in New York.
I have a Cubs hat.
Okay.
So if so fact that we're the same.
Oh,
strictly St. Louis Cardinals.
No. The only thing I like out of the state of Texas, besides actually there's a lot of things I like out of the state of Texas. That's not true. But
you're about to lie.
No. The Dallas Mavericks, they're my team. They're my favorite basketball team, even though they broke my heart and sent my favorite foreign boy to the godforsaken Lakers.
Man, don't be starting on the Mavs. If I supported the NBA at all, I would be a Mavericks fan. But yeah.
Oh, and he got hot after the breakup.
Shut up, dude! He has like the revenge bot. It's literally like a marriage. Like my wife, they didn't understand why I got so mad about a player who I don't know on a team I've never been a part of that's going to another team that I don't know and never been a part of. But I'm like, dude, this is like. I got broke up in a serious relationship, and they went to a guy that I love, and then they got a hot bod. They look better now, and I'm like, this is bullshit.
All right, so you boys are in Nashville, right? You're about 10 hours from Kansas City, about 10 hours from Texas.
Yeah, about midway point.
Texas or Kansas City barbecue, what's better?
Tennessee barbecue. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the question. Yeah, Tennessee.
Y'all aren't from Memphis, so that's Memphis style barbecue.
No. Memphis is Memphis.
No, honestly, yeah, that's very true. It's like if they're going to build a wall in Tennessee, it'll be around Memphis. That's Arkansas.
I'm not making a statement about it one way or another, but in terms of barbecue culture, it is distinct.
It is. No, honestly, guys, I picked neither. I picked Carolina style.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a vinegar guy.
Style with the vinegar sauce. So yeah, I get it.
I'm a vinegar guy. But honestly, Texas. I mean, if I'm going on a Texas, if I'm eating barbecue though in any state, because I don't eat barbecue restaurants, it's going to be Texas. And I literally have bucket list restaurants that I'm going to check off. And on the top of our list is Burnt Bean.
I was about to say.
Well,
we're doing a pilgrimage to Bean.
There now that he's like number 1 in top 50 Texas monthly, because like that line went from about an hour wait to about a 4-hour wait now. But
and I will be there. I will be there with bells on and beer in my cooler.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, can we just drink in your truck?
Yeah, let's do that.
My number 1. I mean, I live 20 minutes from Hutchins Barbecue, which has always been legendary in Texas. Their stuff is great, but man, one of my new favorites is Hurtado Barbecue. He's got like 5 spots. He's in the Texas Ranger Stadium and stuff like that. And no, he's got that Mexican going, man, and yeah, it's good stuff. So
I love that the Texas barbecue restaurants now are doing like a lot of like Mexican flair. Like it's all like a nice blend of like old school barbecue, low and slow and wood smoke, and then they're having that little fiesta flair to it. And I love, like, we all being competition cooks, we get tired of eating it, or at least I know I do. But like if I'm going somewhere and they have like Ethiopian style barbecue or like Asian fusion, like I love like the fusion stuff of barbecue, like that excites me. Like I'll try that stuff because at least it's familiar flavors and I can try different types of it. But like low and slow or like just normal everyday barbecue, hard pass.
Yeah. Because I mean, talked about it this weekend. We did a class here at the house. It was freaking awesome. Had about 16 people here, but we talked about it like a lot of commercial barbecue. Those guys are running it low and slow and trying to get it done just to throw it in their holding carts, for a while, and it's pumped full of smoke. So it hurts. It's hard to eat that stuff.
It is, man. They use it as like calling card versus the seasoning on these commercial ones, because we all know, doing what we do, like smoke is an ingredient. It's not like I had the most smoke on this meat, you know what I mean? Because I mean, who wants to eat an ashtray, and that's what some of the like redneck local yokel ones that do this, that I'm seeing them throwing just chunk after chunk after chunk of hickory on a piece of chicken. I'm like, stop it, man, stop it. That chicken's like that's seasoned by Marlboro. Like, just cut it out.
Yeah, it's like when you go into one of them bars where everybody's smoking and you walk out smelling like a damn cigarette. Yeah,
man, it's been a minute since I've been to a smoking bar.
I miss them, man. I miss them.
No, you don't
smoke anymore.
I don't know. So they said actually in the United States, it was down to 10% of the population that smokes. I heard on a recent interview or whatever. But no, man. But Shane, thank you so much for coming on, man. Like I said, I truly appreciate it. You are big time down there in the great state of Texas. We've actually met before. I don't know if you remember that, up in Missouri at the indoor barbecue festival that you did.
Colorado, up there, Smoking Brothers event. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I'd met you, and it's like I'm trying to figure out exactly where it was, but yeah, Cape Girardeau. Now, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Cape Girardeau, and I stole that awesome ranch jalapeno dip you did for that up there. That was insanely delicious. I still use that in my arsenal to this day.
To this day.
And also, 10 degrees of Kevin Bacon or whatever it is. My buddy Andrew from Clarksville, he's the one that bought your trailer.
Yeah. He just texted me the other day. He's about to put it up for sale. If you know anybody?
I know, dude. He I don't know.
I was gonna say, what has his ass been up to these days?
I mean, conquering the auto.
But I mean, I said, "What's wrong with it?" He goes, "Nothing." He goes, "He literally put 10 more hours on the generator since he bought it from us, and like it's basically in the same shape." So, yeah. No, it's an awesome trailer. No, nothing. He's so busy opening new body shops and stuff.
He's opening a new shop.
But he did do like a high school. He coached a high school team this year. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, he said they're getting more into that, dude. And there ain't no shame in that. That's cool, man.
No, not at all. I mean, that's
junior pit masters, dude. Yeah,
That's dope, man. That's dope. But no, Shane, for the people who don't know you, kind of let our viewers know who you are and how you came up with the Damn Yankee Texas barbecue.
So born and raised upstate New York. You know, a lot of upstate people say I lived in the city. I was an hour north of the Bronx in Newburgh, New York. Played baseball at the University of Memphis and ventured my way on down to Dallas.
Go Tigers.
Had a little practice marriage there before I met my best friend in Fireball Lacey 22 years ago. But
Fireball Lacey.
I was a bouncer in a bar in Memphis, Tennessee, and my nickname was Damn Yankee, and just kind of stuck. And well, COVID hit, and my kids played college football, and they graduated college, and my wife and I were both college athletes, and you know, we're both competitive as hell. And well, of course, during COVID, didn't have shit else to do, so binge watched Barbecue Pitmasters every damn season. And I was like, man, I could do this shit. Nah, well, the first year, I couldn't do this shit. So got up there, went to the Royal, got my ass kicked, you know, and then Jordan Kirkpatrick from Yankee goes, bro, this is the food I want to eat in my backyard every day. He goes, but you ain't going to win nothing in competition with it. So Jordan, Kirkpatrick, Brad Cox took us under the wing and kind of pointed us in the direction of the barbecue league. And, you know, when we started our own team, I'm like, my wife's like, what's our team name? I'm like, well, I'm a Damn Yankee. I cook Texas barbecue because well, I didn't learn how to cook barbecue till I got to Texas. So I'm Damn Yankee Texas barbecue, you know? I mean, and at the time during COVID, there was a Damn Yankee barbecue. It was a restaurant in Boston, but it was more of a knock on, you know, hell with the Yankees. But after COVID, they shut down. So I was like, man, I'm okay with running this name because there wasn't nobody out there. Now there's like 2 or 3 other guys that are coming out with the name. And I'm like, yeah, we'll figure that out. But yeah.
No, it's hard, man. It's hard now to come up with names because, like, you know, you're coming, you know, we come up with small batch and, you know, type it in. There's a team that used to compete forever ago, but KCBS keeps records forever. So you can't reuse it. So it's like, anybody who's known, you know, knows that we're small batch, but it's like Paul and Lynn for Rooters and Tutors. They're actually Rooters and Tutors - Tennessee, but everybody knows. You say who's Rooter and Tutors, everybody knows it's Paul and Lynn.
It's Paul. Lynn.
I'm not ignorant enough to know there's not more than one Damn Yankee because anybody that moves from the north to the south, everybody's going to call you a Damn Yankee. But
sure,
it's a term of endearment depending on who you are.
It's not.
Until they call me a second Yankee, and then I'm like, man, that's a little different. Yeah,
they're gonna put that bless your heart before it or after it, and that's an insult.
Yeah. So here's what it is. But now, I mean, so
I do think
growing as a kid, barbecue was hot dogs and hamburgers on a grill, man. You know, I played college baseball at the University of Memphis, and that was my first introduction to barbecues at Corky's. You know, and man, I'm still kind of partial to Corky's whenever I go back that way, but. I love that vinegar pulled pork, you know, so I still get bitter when we cook KCBS and we turn in freaking money muscle medallions. I'm like, this ain't freaking pork to me. Like, I hate money muscle medallions. I hate it. And I suck at it. So, yeah.
Oh, man. So what is it like? What are you cooking on? Are you an offset cooker? Are you a can cooker?
So at home, man, I'll tell you, there ain't nothing better than a damn flavor of meat on an offset cooker. I'm sponsored by Hooray Grills. I've got an beautiful offset Santa Maria in my backyard. But when it comes to drums, man, like when it comes to competition, I cook on drums. You know, gateways, I mean, they're just easy, and I don't have to wake up at 3 a.m, you know. So I can go hot and fast, 400 degrees, you know, let's go. And Stephen White, give him credit for Meat Shots Barbecue here in Texas. He's the one that taught me how to run drums originally. So I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like down there in Texas, when they run drums, it's like, you know, I took Bill's class, you know, and when he's running his drum, he don't even look at the temp. He just like he opens it up and he says, I mean, wherever it is, it is.
No, about a year ago, I went and took Tim Shear and Brad Langer's class together up there at Blues Hog. Yeah. And Tim's like, yeah, I don't even look at the drum. I just look at how fast smoke's coming out the stack. And if it's coming out too fast, I know to slow it down. So, yeah.
Give it a little notch on the cap.
That's like a musician going, I mean, I don't really read music. I just kind of hear it. And then, you know, it is what it is. It's not fair comparison to like the people that are not on their level. They're like NBA all-star level. We're down here like, I'm over here like D3 college basketball level. I'm like, hey.
It's like you see the guitar hanging in the background. My ass has no idea how to play that. I took a couple of lessons and stuff, and like
it looked pretty.
This just doesn't make sense to me, but cooking does. You know, I mean, sometimes I finish middle of the pack at best most times, but every now and then I'm there and I disrupt somebody's day.
Oh man, no, you definitely do a little more than that.
I was about to say, I'm not trying to listen to any
I appreciate it.
Sandbagger.
When I first started doing this, man,
Damn Yankee.
Yeah, I really thought I wanted to earn that title one day of being called a pitmaster. I really thought that. Seeing the show, I'm like, man, I want to be called that one day. Well, now that I've cooked, I don't know, probably 70 comps or more, whatever. I don't care about having that title. I just enjoy cooking, and I don't want anybody to ever call me that. And I'm just like, man, I'm just a chubby guy that likes to cook.
That ain't us all. It's like a lot of us ex-athletes. It's like we leave college, our body can't do what we used to do, and we're a little out of shape. And we're like, well, what else? I want to compete in something. Welcome. And my golf game sucks, so enter barbecue. That's exactly what happens. It's funny. We've talked to a lot of people doing this, and also at comps. And a lot of us are ex-athletes. Like we got when you have that drive, you can't just it doesn't disappear. It's a lifelong curse, and so we have to channel that and funnel that into something that's semi-productive and healthy. God bless
outside of like the competitive drive, though, I mean, there's also the joy of like creating something. Like just making things, and
right.
What is more fun to make than shit that like everybody's going to enjoy consuming that you put in front of it, that you put it in front of.
Well, it's like, Logan, you talk about our bodies can't do what they used to. No bullshit. So rewind back to when I started doing this. That was right when I was on the verge. I still do. I need a knee replacement. And I was too young to do it. My insurance wouldn't cover it. And now that I'm a little bit older, my insurance will cover it. But I don't want to do it now because it's going to hurt. I've had 5 surgeries on one knee. I don't want to have any more. So, yeah.
That's like I play college basketball, and I like every once in a while I get the whim. I'm like, I'm going to go pick. I take my kids like basketball game. I get that smell, you get the feel. I'm like, I want to start playing ball again. Then my body look in the mirror. I'm like, no, fat ass, you're gonna die. Like, these guys are half your age and twice as fast. Like, they will murder you. Don't do. I'm not that anymore. But
no,
barbecue,
dude, I raised
never fails.
For years. I have like a body full of titanium from it, and every time I get the itch, like I'd love to go out there and dice it back up on the BMX track. I'm like, oh wait. No, I watch somebody crash. And I'm like, yeah, nah.
Hard pass.
I'm gonna go back out to my smoker. I'm gonna crack a beer and go out there and do that.
So cooking down in Texas, are you? Because you cook a lot of KCBS, don't you?
Well, so when we first started off, we ran a lot of KCBS, because it's about 4 or 5 hours north for us, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, like 4, 5, 6 hours. But man, we fell in love with CBA down here in Texas because we found a lot of competition 2, 3, 4 hours away from the house, And the thing we love about CBA, 1 hour turn-ins, that doesn't suck, But then 2, Saturday night after awards, man, ain't nobody leaving. Everybody's pulling out their chair, fire pits, karaoke machine, grilling up shit, yelling, let's party and throw down and celebrate each other, or lick our wounds because, we got our asses whooped. But, I mean, we've really fallen in love with CBA, but just like a couple months ago, my wife's like, I miss our KCBS family. So we'll run up there and go see them and we'll cook that stuff. And then we'll stay down here, man. The barbecue family is real, but we've got our Texas barbecue family and we got our Kansas City, KCBS family. But like I was just talking to Jordan Kirkpatrick and Brad Cox from Local Yokels trying to figure out how to go up and cook Murfreesboro in September. So
that's a fun comment. That's a fun
one.
No, I'm glad you brought that up.
Forgive my ignorance about this, though. I did want to jump into this. So I have never cooked a CBA before. Are all CBAs knife and fork turn-ins, or I mean, is that built into the rules in that governing body of tournaments?
I'll tell you, in Texas, we have 4 governing bodies that I'm aware of. There might be more, but we have IBCA, Outlaw, and CBA, which are all knife and fork judging. The other one is KCBS, where we have a couple a year down here, not like it used to be, but we have one coming up September, Danny Dietz down in Waller, Texas, $50,000 payday if you boys want to come down. They need more teams. So 100% certified judges. Yeah. So that's KCBS, right? But
Right.
Everything else is knife and fork. So I mean, when you want to talk about Texas tender, yeah. So when it's done KCBS, push it 30 minutes more.
Yeah. Is that well, first I'm gonna come to that, but I want to circle back to you talking about CBA, like after Saturday night turn-ins, everybody kind of sticks around and has more of a community sense and parties and congregates. Like, you've cooked KCBS Pro, and like you have your KCBS professional family. What is it you feel that the pro environment, because we talk about backyard and KCBS still has that kind of kumbaya kind of everybody hang out and not in a trailer 24/7 congregation part aspect to it. But the pro side, you don't see that as much. Everybody's in their trailers and very separated, and as soon as the war's over, everybody's hauling ass to get out of there. What is it is that kind of been your experience, like in the KCBS side of it versus like CBA? There's more of a still a social aspect to it, whereas I feel like KCBS and the pro side especially is kind of losing that.
Dude, no knock on KCBS pro side. I mean, dude, I'm gonna tell you, there is a lot of serious competition cooks, and a lot of those guys are chasing points or team of the year in a certain category or whatever. I mean, there's some very elite cooks,
Sure, absolutely. No,
but like when my wife and I first started this, we took our golf cart to an event that was at an RV park, at a state park, and like, man, after awards, we pulled the golf cart out, we're going to pull around, and like, we're the only team left there. Everybody's gone. We're like, man, what is this? Like, it's a Saturday night in an RV park in a lake. Like, where is everybody?
I know.
I'm going to tell you, it's a complete opposite for CBA. I mean, Friday night, everybody shut it down early, just like everybody does on KCBA.
Sure. That's fair.
Go to bed, 10, 11 o'clock. We can go to bed a little bit later, CBA, because we don't have to turn in, we don't have to get up till later. But, yeah, man, it's I would say, I mean, I'm not digging. I love cooking KCBS. I love the program, the 30-minute turn-ins. I love the Fast and Furious. But, man, the CBA, I would say definitely is way more social for us. And, that's when Fireball Lacey shows up and shines.
That's right, man. The infamous Fireball Lacey. We'll talk about that later. But I want to, but yeah, I mean, that's one thing. Like I said, me and Houston, we will cook backyard circuit, and that's one thing. It's because we always get asked all the time, when you're making a jump, and that's the constant question. It's hard for me. Like, it's not the competition side, because I do want the competition side, and I want to jack chase and all that jazz, and go against the best. But it's also like, I don't want to lose that social aspect of it that we have in our backyard community. And it's hard for us to justify the jump. If you almost feel like you're leaving family behind, you know what I mean? Like, you're going off, and I don't want to lose what we have.
The biggest thing is too, is like, what are you doing competitions for? Are you doing it to have fun and go out there and be social and drink and party? Because you can do that. In
Sure.
backyard is a little bit. You guys got 2 turn-ins, right?
But
on the pro level, on KCBS pro level, you got 4 turn-ins, especially if you're chasing points or that big money or that jack draw. I mean, yeah, you're going to be dialed in, and you're going to put the booze away early and not booze up until after your last turn-in, and so on. But man, CBA, we drink a little bit Friday nights. We don't get tore up, but Saturday, like, man, our turn-ins just makes it a little less stressful, and everybody can walk around, socialize a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, so yeah,
that's definitely more appealing. I mean, if they were CBA, I mean, I know it's only a matter of time before Fred and them bring it up here. But
I know I've talked to Fred a few times.
Yeah, it's I can't wait for it to make its way up here and be more relatively closer to us in Tennessee to cook one, because I mean, it's on my bucket list to do for sure.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. I love everything, and it's the competitor in me that wants to reach the echelon and go to the jack and have a shot at actually winning some big trophies and becoming a world champion. And you can't do that unless you make the jump. So I mean, it's going to happen eventually one day. It's hard to say goodbye and lose certain aspect of it. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But I'll tell you this, man, the barbecue family is real. They're always going to be there for you. And if you do jump sides, your barbecue family is going to do nothing but grow. Yeah. So the barbecue fam's real, man. Like, we just went to Hawaii, and like, we had a great couple crash, and Lisa DeJarnett out there.
I was
Man,
going to say, Lisa's been on it about Hawaii in the comments since
she's
we
awesome.
logged on to this bitch.
Man,
Shout out to you,
before
Lisa.
y'all do
Let's
next-
make it out to Hawaii.
I'm going back out there. I mean, but the barbecue family, dude, how many people are just like, yeah, ship whatever you want to my house, I'll hold it for you, and yeah, yeah, you know, shit. So
That's what I told my wife. Like doing this and doing barbecue, competition barbecue. Like I told her like we can travel to any NFL stadium, college stadium in the country, and I can make phone calls, and I will have grills, tents, and coolers set up at anywhere I need them. And it don't even have to be people I know. It could be random people in the barbecue community, like, hey, you need a grill? I got you. Let me drop one off for you. And
Where am I sourcing protein?
and so on and so forth. And you can't say that in many other communities or hobbies that you have out there.
and it's like the people that don't do competition barbecue, they don't understand this because they all think we just want to beat the hell out of each other. You know, it's at the end of the day, yeah, I want to win. But like, man, I'm not cooking to beat you. I'm cooking my best food and I turn it in. And if I hit all my marks, I expect to do good. And if I don't do good, well, I didn't hit my marks or the judges just didn't like my shit that day. But I cannot cook to beat you, you know?
No, there's nothing you can do that can influence another competitor's cook.
Yeah.
Or at least within the rules.
I just got to hit my marks and do the best that I do. And when I miss a mark, I know when I screwed up.
That's right. So, all right. So, for the viewers, like I said, are not 100% familiar with CBA. The three proteins you got in CBA, you got brisket, you got chicken four meats. My apologies. You got brisket, you got chicken halves, you got ribs. What am I missing? Pork.
So we have all four turn-ins just like KCBS. It's same order too, but on
chicken halves.
You can do wings, legs, whole halves. The only thing you can't do is pulled chicken. So yeah. And then we got ribs. You can put as many ribs in the box as you want, enough for 6 judges. And then pork is the same as KCBS, and brisket's the same as KCBS, but we don't have a garnish requirement, so it's just a piece of foil down there, so you don't melt your damn styrofoam box.
But so majority, like you said, in KCBS, you can do breast, you can do everything in the chicken category, but if you don't do legs or thighs, I mean, you're behind par already. Is that how it is kind of in Texas CBA? Is like you don't do chicken halves, you're behind the 8 ball?
Depends on the comp, man. If you're going to the 10th annual whatever competition, I guarantee you those folks expect whole halves. But if you're going to the first annual, second annual, third annual, you can probably run in there with wings, legs, or thighs. So like some of the old school Texas people, they want to see that whole half. But at the same time, we've done a whole half box and then filled the rest of the box with chicken wings, so you can put different cuts in there. So yeah.
That's amazing.
We got the boxes up here in Tennessee. Like I think they're on Ozempic because they keep getting smaller and smaller. Like it's hard. It's harder and harder. I wish they would do like a standard regularized clamshell because it's sometimes it's like I can easily get 6 thighs in it or whatnot, and sometimes I'm literally
it's a Tetris game.
Yeah, like I'm Dolly Partoning those things, and they're smushed together trying to get 6 in a box.
Well, wait till you go to Australia and they give you a box that's made out of paper, and then you dab it with sauce as you're putting your meat in the box. Yeah.
It's just sloppy.
Just wrap it up in a newspaper and throw it at them.
Plastic stuff, but it was a styrofoam because they're all earthy and stuff too. But no, Australia had them damn paper boxes. You got to be really careful with that. So, Lacey,
you can't
damn box down there.
Right.
Can't put it in plastic there, mate. Boy.
Oh, they call you mate. Like that's not a good thing, just so you know. Yeah.
Well, it's better than cracker.
Adrian in the comments, and he can expound on that. But you need to have that on
friends wherever I go.
You should have Butterbeard barbecue on one time from Australia. Them boys are quite the characters.
He's a Potterhead.
If we could make the time zones work.
Oh yeah. Watching right now. Let's see. I got my world clock, so I know when I can.
I was going to say, what time is it in Australia?
10:37 there tomorrow. Right now.
It'd be all right.
Yeah.
Good morrow, dear sir. But no, like I hope he's a Harry Potter fan. That's why his name's Butterbeard Barbecue. That would make me happy.
I'm glad something will.
Shut up. You showing up to a compliment made me really happy.
Shots fired. Well, if your ass hadn't wrecked your car.
I know. Damn it. No, man. So tuning back to barbecue, what is it like? Like, what year did you say you started this whole shenanigans?
So I made a team name in July or August of 2020. I did a non-sanctioned comp in August of 2020, and I got a third place chicken call, so I got hooked, right? So 2021, I think I did 5 competitions, and one of them was the American Royal. And don't go looking up my stats on Barbecue Dad. It was bad.
What? No, that's not what I'm doing right now.
Fast forward a couple of years after the Barbecue League and a couple classes. Last year, we took 21st out of 444 teams with no calls at the Royal, but it's not bad.
I got you.
You did the damn thing.
Yeah. So what has led you, like, what do you attribute your success to get you to where you are now, where, you know, you're well respected in the barbecue realm?
Well, first of all, thank you, man. I just feel like I'm an idiot on social media, and I just post all the damn time because I have all these random thoughts and like, oh, this looks good, even though sometimes it doesn't. But man, like, just trying to figure it out on my own, you know. But we talked about the barbecue fam a bunch, but man, just being able to pick people's brains, like Bill Purvis, and ask him questions, and him going, hey, think about this, think about that. Phil Breeden from LC Barbecue, hey man, do this, do that. Jordan Kirkpatrick directed me, you know. I mean, Tim Shear. I mean, dude, I've gotten so many. Like, if you walk up to somebody and you're not afraid to ask them a question, guarantee you they will tell you like how to help
something.
They might not tell you everything they do, but they'll tell you a lot of what they do. You know,
they'll tell you something useful.
Correct. You know, a tip, a technique, or something. You know that you're just battling yourself with. You know. So in my class this weekend, I told people, and you guys can guarantee you're going to relate to this, okay? So when you're doing something at a comp and you're like, you have an oh fuck it moment. You're like, oh fuck it, it'll be okay. It's never okay.
No.
Is it ever okay?
It's never.
Every now and then. No, that one time.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck it, it'll be okay. I forgot to do that, but oh, it'll be okay. It wasn't okay.
Well, we threw the money muscles into the dumpster.
Yeah,
it still worked. It still paid out.
No,
but why? I don't understand. It's so weird because, like, you think, because especially at our level or in yours especially, but like what you do, there's so many steps and there's so many minute things that we do, and so many things that from the outside looking in, you're like, these guys are stupid. Why are they doing this? You know, and they're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's the little things that like separate, you know, 10th place from top 5 or 15th place from top 5. It's not, we're all in the right realm. Like, it don't matter where you are in a barbecue comp for the most people, especially top 15, like we're all close to each other. It's the smallest details at this point that separate, you know, 15th from top 5. Why do you think that is? 99 times out of 100 for me, it's finishing. It's how you slice it, how you sauce it, how you put it in the box. That last 10, 15 minutes is the most crucial, because when you're cooking it, you know you're hitting that damn tenderness. You know you're hitting your if you're looking for that temperature, you're hitting that, like, or whatever. But like, it's that last 10, 15 minutes that you're finishing. How you sauce it, how you season it, how, you know, your little thumb grinder or whatever it is you use. That's where I screw up 9 times out of 10. Right. And that's what I've always you know, said, well, Tim Shear is one of the best finishers in barbecue, because I mean, I literally talking to him, he's like, you know, I don't care what it is, I can, you know, whatever happens at the end of the day, I can fix it.
I want to feel his pulse when he's doing turnings. I don't think, I mean, he's just so damn chill all the time.
Just ice water.
he don't. He's just like, well, whatever. He's the guy that's like, oh fuck it. But if he says that, you're like, well, he won. You know, he's like, oh fuck it, I don't know. Here, do a little of this Salt Bay, and all right, we're good. Turn it in. Fuck it.
Yep.
No, but I mean, if you think about the other side of that mentality, it's that if you don't have a really strong finish, you have pissed away hours. I mean, you could spend hours cooking something, and then you turn in a shit finish.
Mess it up.
Yeah, and you've ruined it in the last 30 minutes before you box it.
Yeah, my wife and I talk about it all the time. Like, we know if we hit our marks or not. We're happy with our turn-ins, and we're going to awards. We look at each other like, hey, we hit our marks. Don't be a barbecue brat. You know, let's cheer for our friends. And it's still hard when you know you hit your marks and you turn the shit in. Like, there's a video I've shared before about Fred Robles about learning how to lose, you know, and being happy for your friends and cheering for them, you know. And man, I've been that guy before. I haven't been a great friend and cheering for my friends, and I need to do better. Every comp I try to do better. So I'm still learning. Because competitive. It's a lot of time, like you just said. A lot of time, but yeah.
No, isn't it funny? You got to put that fake smile on, and it's that fake excitement. I feel like you're trying to give your friends the fake O. It's just like, I mean, it's making all the right noises.
How many of your friends?
I don't get too many fake O's. How many fake O's do you get? I don't get no fake O's.
I mean, dude, I'm a married man. I don't care if it's real, fake, whatever. It's there.
Hey, Shane.
I can't even drink right now.
Jason's asking any suggestions on a brisket knife, and I guess in general, since brisket reigns supreme in Texas, you got anything for us on finishing out a brisket?
Man, so when it comes to the brisket knives, I've seen Purvis and all them using an electric knife, right? And
$300 electric knife.
Well, so around Christmas time, Bubba Knives had a buy one get one or whatever. You buy their cordless one. They're both cordless, but one's a kitchen series, one's a pro series. Buy one get one. Well, so I bought the pro series, but all those blades are like super aggressive.
Yeah.
And I started reading because I was looking what blades are good for this. Because man, it was putting freaking blade marks on my brisket. It looked horrible.
Yeah, the saw marks.
I put a knife from the kitchen series and put it on the pro series. And that's what I've done. And that blade just cuts like butter. So,
yeah. No, absolutely. So talking about, so
what was that? Go back. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's our boy TNS. He said, "You're probably not wrong, sir. You're probably not wrong. Probably not wrong.
I cannot confirm or deny about that.
Yeah. We're gonna skip over that one, but
weapon of choice."
Fair enough. No, but talking about, you're at a contest and you've cooked enough of these, like there's always something that goes wrong. What is one of your most glorious going wrong stories?
Oh, it's like somebody almost wants you to ask me this. So back in June, so one of my tricks, little tell-all, is in Texas. When I do whole half chickens, I'll trim them and drop them in my brine, and I go throw it in my freezer for 30 minutes to get it nice and cold so they plump up and soak up that brine, right?
Right.
I normally do that at 5:30, and well, my buddy pulls up in his golf cart, says, "Hey, come on, let's go. Cook's meeting's at 6." I'm like, "All right, cool." So we go cook's meeting. We come back, all my stuff put up. We're sitting there drinking, hanging out all night. I go to bed like a good boy, 11 o'clock. Get up, doing all my stuff while I go to dump my brine at 7:30 in the morning. Open the fridge, my chicken's not there. And all you hear is, "Oh, fuck."
It's a bird sickle.
So I bring my tub outside and drop it on my damn drum. It's like clink, clink, clink. My chicken was frozen solid at 7:30 a.m.
Bird sickle.
Yeah, so I'm like, and so I sat there and like I didn't throw it across the yard like I wanted to, but I scratched my head and stood there for a minute or two. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Well, started breaking it up, put it in a pan, set it on top of the drum, and fortunately, I had about 2 hours to get it defrosted. And I think I got third place chicken.
Oh, where fuck it turns right. That's exactly what it's at. No, it's so funny because I mean, like you said, you can tell everybody, like every barbecue contest, something's gonna go wrong, something's gonna go screwy, and it's how you pivot and how you adjust that makes you a top tier cook versus you could have easily said, well, this is crap, because frozen chicken, like I mean that's just a rubber waiting to happen. I mean if anybody's ever cooked frozen chicken, especially when it comes to skin, like
it was frozen.
That's like starting to cook a Bubba burger straight out the freezer. On the grill.
I'm out on chicken, and I guess I'm out on GC running too.
Yeah,
not a technique I could teach in a class by any means.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's a great. It's funny. That's hilarious though. It's like the opposite of lava chicken. But I mean,
Steve's lava chicken.
No, you can tell we have young kids. How you turn?
I have a granddaughter. I watched Bluey on repeat like a couple weekends ago.
Dude, doesn't that make you feel like a terrible father? That
No.
show, it's like I can never be as good as that dad.
Well, that dad is a cartoon dog.
Still, my kids don't know the difference. I can never be as good as that. Why don't you play like he does? Well,
because I'm in fact not a cartoon dog.
I don't know. Anywho, false idols.
All right, question for you guys.
What'd you say?
Question for you guys. What's the first song? Yeah. What's the first song on your playlist when you're starting to do turn-ins?
Okay. So
yes, yeah. You don't know. We're famous for EDM DJs.
Oh.
So whenever,
music.
we do. Me and Houston, when it's time to get down serious business, we put on this DJs that are called Two Friends because we're two friends. And it's nothing but like EDM mashups of like rock songs and rap songs and anyway, so that kind of pumps us up, and we had the
energy level up,
and we had the largest speaker at a competition because we realized if you have the loudest, you will never hear the shittiest. So we bought the biggest speaker we had, so we blast it loud and blast it proud and piss everybody else around us. But that's what we do.
I bought the JBL Ultimate with the 2 wireless microphones. So
yeah, we had that one.
Yeah, we had that one as well.
The only one that pisses me off is that the only thing that pisses me off about that is there's no battery pack. You can't roll it around and be annoying.
Yeah. Well, no, ours is one below that. We had the biggest one that's battery operated.
Okay, and I was pissed that mine wasn't battery operated, and I need to get that one and get rid of this big son of a bitch. But yeah.
Yeah, here's an excellent example of what we do. So first thing in the morning on Saturday morning.
Box.
Yeah, party box. Now, first thing on our competition, what we do is we like to blast the Circle of Life from Lion King to wake everybody up at the contest.
See, I used to blast the national anthem at 7 a.m. because quiet time ends at 7, and I got that from War Pig, Dennis Butterworth. So yeah. Wake up, motherfuckers! Time to go.
Exactly. I mean, everybody's got that annoying cousin, and that's us at a barbecue contest.
I played.
Yeah. So if you have like a pecking order of Texas of CBA contests, like what's going to be in your top 5 that you're hitting every year?
Oh, you're gonna put me on a spot with my promoters, man. God dog it.
I usually wait till later, but we're doing that something else.
So, Weatherford, Texas, in March. Man, that guy puts on a great event. It's always 100 teams plus 30 grand. I think he had last year. It might be 50 grand this year. Or
God damn, the purses in Texas are high.
Yeah. Like
I said, all money. Texas
really wants to grow it. He wants to be the biggest competition in Texas, but Weatherford. So that one. And then, I know the one in December in Paris, Texas. I mean, he's trying to really grow that one, and they got freaking RV hookups and stuff, and that's a great one. And the weather's nice and chilly. Austin Rodeo is a great one. It's a whole bunch of teams and a big ass party. I mean, you go there and you got to cook. It's kind of like the American Royal of Texas almost. You got to go cook a bunch of good food to get lucky, but. We got San Antonio Rodeo, but that's going to IBCA this year. We got Houston Rodeo. That's not sanctioned, but that's a whole lot of fun.
But but you can't get into that one though.
I was going to say.
That's another guy. So a lot of us CBA cooks cook for the corporate teams because the corporate teams just want to do the catering for all their VIPs and do the party stuff, and they bring in like a lot of CBA cooks and do the competition side for them.
Yeah, have their name on a set up and
so last year was Lacey and I's first year to cook for Dar Equipment, and they've asked us to come back, and they just asked us this weekend if we'd come cook San Antonio Rodeo for them, so we get to cook that one this year. So, but man, there's just so many good Texas Firewalkers, man. That dude's got an awesome ranch. Like he's got RV hookups, he's got a full bar, showers. A stage. There's a lot of just a lot of really good comps. Unfortunately for me, there's more and more down by San Antonio, which is 5-6 hour haul for me. That just isn't fun in July and August because it's 100 degrees and my trailer's black and it gets hot. So I cook to have fun and I don't want to go sweat my ass off. So we are going to El Campo here in 2 weeks. It's at Lost Lagoon, an RV park. The awards are in a pool. So that'll be fun.
Dude. That's why CBA is blowing up and KCBS is losing contests. It's like, what do you? I mean, you're familiar with all of it. I mean, I know you're primarily in Texas, but and the CBA, it seems like every time I talk to anybody in the CBA, just how it's exploding and blowing up. What is it about the CBA that draws so many more people to it, and they have the larger purses? Like, what are you guys like? What is an audience like? I think one of the greatest obstacles in KCBS, and we've had the CEO of KCBS on the show, a lot of bigwigs in the scene.
We've had this talk a time or two.
Yeah. One thing we always talk about is how does KCBS close the gap between the public and the cooks? What is it? Is CBA's doing, or are they doing something that we could kind of mimic or steal from?
Well, I'll tell you, I am not a CBA board member. I'm not affiliated or associated.
Sure, but you cook a lot of CBAs though. That's even better.
And I love KCBS. I love the idea of KCBS. The only thing I don't love about KCBS, at first I was really hung up on Texas not having certified judges. But you know what? Certified judges come in with an expectation, and that's almost a death sentence, right? To where you get 4 999s and then you get a 776. Wes Garrett kind of put about that last week.
Oh, Wes.
But anyway, nonetheless, fast forward. My perception, Shane LeClaire, not anybody else, is I think CBA just brings a younger mentality to it, where it's more of a social atmosphere and everybody is together and there's no isolation of, we're the judges. We can't associate, hang out and do this and that and the other. But, man, I just think it's a more social atmosphere,
So you're essentially saying KCBS is PGA and CBA is LIV.
Is live.
You know what? That's a freaking great analogy. I never thought of it that way, but yeah. I mean, you can put kale in your box if you want to, but you don't have to as CBA.
Exactly. I like that. I mean, I love KCBS and I love my KCBS family. And I'm not shitting on KCBS at all, but I mean, it's anything. It's like
in your box. I retract that. Sorry, let me cut you off.
But anyways, with KCBS, like I'm not shitting on it. I love KCBS. I love KCBS family, and I love the structure of KCBS. But I feel like with anything that you love, if you can't, vocalize and see the flaws, then you can't do nothing to fix it. And so I feel like having open discussions with people who cook all different, organizations and stuff like that, to kind of pick and choose and cherry pick kind of, what they're doing that's positive and kind of bring that over to us. It's doing a disservice. But I mean, because I want to see the sport grow and explode. And like I always say, like if it wasn't for the judges, if it wasn't for the organization, we'd all be overpriced tailgaters with overpriced equipment, to cook barbecue.
I'm going to tell you this. With KCBS, like, you can point your finger at, this bothers me, that bothers me.
Sure.
You can do it at CBA, too. Like, we've had shitty judges at CBA. Some guy watched the Food Network show, and he knows what barbecue should be like, right? But with KCBS, like, they're tried and true, and their system is tested and proved. Like, man, I love the 30-minute turn windows. I love the Fast and Furious. I love the standards that they present. I love cooking KCBS. I really do. But for me, CBAs are just closer and more convenient, and I mean, we've cooked Outlaws here. Like, I love Outlaws. It's very, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and bash it. I'm not a huge IBCA guy, but I mean, that's another reason, but it's what it is. But I mean, with KCBS, man, they're the OGs of the sport, and they set the standard for all of the others to sit here and say, hey, we're going to try and make it better. But it's impossible to make it perfect,
Right.
If CBA changes one rule, it's going to piss off 50 people. KCBS changes a rule, like they're going to piss off 100 people. I mean, you can't make everybody happy. All you do is cook good food and get lucky.
Absolutely. But like I said, I love everybody out there. I love the judges. I love everybody. My main thing is with conversation is just to kind of vocalize, our frustrations and concerns with the sport and find a way to bridge the gap. It's kind of, I mean, Lord, if chess can be on ESPN, surely to God we can get something like the barbecue league, like something to freaking be on, like to bridge the gap with barbecue and public. Because I mean, I can't tell you how many times that we have people walking around at barbecue contests and they're wanting to buy or try barbecue, which, if I'm a public and I don't know anything about barbecue contests, that's exactly what I'm coming for. Like, what else? Why else would you come? And a lot of people look at them like, don't bother me. But outside of those turn-in times, after the last turn-in, like there's at small batch, trailer, there's a tin foil with, barbecue that disappears sometimes, and I don't ask questions. Like I ain't selling nothing. I'll give.
What happened?
I've had racks of ribs disappear.
Please take it.
I don't want any of this stuff. Like I want all of it gone, and I feel like we got to find a way to bridge the gap because barbecue is fun. It's a social aspect. Everybody has the community aspect. Everybody loves barbecue. I don't know anybody who don't love barbecue besides barbecue cooks.
I do want to encourage everybody though to thank the judges when they see them.
Yes.
Or like you said, they judge. Thank you for being there because we can't do it without them. And the last thing I ever see people walking around the campsites going, "Hey, we need judges. Can you come judge?" Like no. Thank the judges for being there, please.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, and I do think like the decline that you're talking about is not necessarily attributed to or a function of the judging.
No, not at all.
It's just the overall structure of the competition.
Because
I do.
Yeah, it's a money loop for these organizations. They got to. They got to make money too. It's got to be a mutually, beneficial, relationship there. And if unless we're bringing in the public for those organizations, it doesn't make sense for a lot of these people to do it. Hence why we lost a fantastic comp in Alabama this year. This year was the last year for BBQ, which BBQ was a fantastic organization. Yeah, this is their last year. It was a fantastic contest, the best trophies, huge purses the first couple of years. And because of the lack of public, involvement, they no longer can afford to put it on every year. So it's just I want to see the KCBS grow, and I want to hear ideas how we can bridge that gap. That's my main point in bringing that up.
The only thing I've seen is like at competitions, like when they have a year and then next year they change things and it's not as successful, they don't go back to what they were doing. They try and change it again, and it makes it worse.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, well, man, let's pivot something a little more fun and uplifting, man. If you could take out one of the proteins and replace it with something else, say maybe more gamey, what would you take out and what would you replace it with?
Man, I'd remove pork in a second because I the money muscle to me, like, man, I just don't get it. Like pork, pulled pork. Like I like pulled pork. I don't money muscle, little pork steak. No, but pork, bye. What I would replace it with? Ooh, I'd probably go. My Aussie boys are probably going to junk punch me, but I go lamb or venison.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with either one of those.
Yeah,
for sure. I see you got some beautiful racks behind you. I'm a big deer hunter myself, and love venison. I think it's one of the most underrated proteins in the world.
Dude, I cook a spring lamb every year.
Yeah, lamb is another thing that's fantastic, man. It's another one, especially in the States. Like all over the world, lamb is a delicacy, but here in the States, because we have so much beef, it doesn't get the respect that it deserves. And like I said, New Zealand and Australia, they do a killer lamb.
Yeah, we had to cook lamb down at Meat Stock down there in Sydney back in May.
Yeah,
I didn't get a call, but the only bragging, like, my Aussie buddies, Butterbeard, they basically taught me how to cook a rack of lamb, and I finished 13th. They finished 14th.
Yeah. Hey, Shane, we have a question for one of the audience members. James Dotson asked, Shane, do you see a decline in Texas barbecue?
No. The only decline I see is during freaking July and August when it's freaking miserable.
It should be.
we're still stacking the good comps. Especially the ones that have good paydays. James is my boy, old Limp Brisket. I love that dude. Him and his wife. They're rock stars, man. They can cook. James can't cook chicken for shit, but Erica can. But no,
Fired.
Man, I'm gonna tell you where we're seeing the decline is in a lot of the comps where they're doing a damn 80-20 split. Like it's just not enough money to get us to pull our trailers out there for $500, $600 worth of meat, $200 entry fee to win $200. It's just the 80-20 split. When you have 15, 20 teams, like it just don't cut it. But then again, the organizers aren't making money, but they all have good causes for charity and stuff. Like we got to figure out how to get more corporate sponsors involved, to want to be a part of it, because they all need tax write-offs. They all need tax write-offs.
Exactly.
And if
as we all do.
If you could tie a good 501c3 to it, man, they're in.
Yeah. But I don't see why that hadn't taken off, especially like if you watch. I'm a big Food Network fan and whatever, and I mean some of the best shows on Food Network, and boy Brad was just on it, was Barbecue Brawl. That's huge, like it's huge on its 6th season. You had what's his name? Oh, who did the competition barbecue show? Barbecue USA. Michael Simons. Yeah. I mean, he did that. I mean, that was a hugely successful. I don't know why they didn't bring that back. They have the Netflix show, Barbecue Showdown. I mean, barbecue sexy. It's all over TV. People love, American barbecue. All over the world, they love American barbecue. I don't understand why we can't translate that into more corporate sponsors for the sport itself.
Me either, because here's what I do. My guys at work come to me and they're like, hey, man, like you talk about barbecue all the time. So I do have a real job. I work for a commercial electrician. I'm in sales, right? I'm in business development. But so I look at my project manager. I'm like, yeah, I talk about barbecue all the time. I'm like, if I played golf every weekend, how many of my customers want to talk to me about my golf game? They're like, fucking none of them. How many of them want to talk to me about barbecue? I'm like, almost all of them.
All of them. Yeah, they want to learn recipes. I can't tell you how many text messages I get from customers and friends and strangers. Be like, hey, I'm doing this. What do I need to do? Yeah, I mean, nobody cares about individuals' golf game, but everybody wants to hang out when you're practicing barbecue.
Correct.
I mean, that's just how it is. But no, man, it's cool. Like Texas, I mean, Texas is king when it comes to just the barbecue community and barbecue, like not flavors, but when it comes to barbecue,
yeah, because everybody needs more than SPG, right?
Yeah, barbecue society. I mean, people in Texas really know how to appreciate and the church of meat. They know it, and it's in their heart. I mean, God forbid. I mean, the Texas Monthly is damn near the New York Times when it comes to barbecue restaurants. I mean, if you make that list, just start cashing checks, because I mean the money's coming your way.
All the Kansas City barbecue guys come down and want to eat at those spots.
It's very true. I mean,
well, we return the favor.
You're right. It
go
is.
Up there and eat at theirs too. Like we appreciate good food.
Yeah, I mean, we have
the Zagat's of smoked meat.
It is, yeah, for sure. James Beard worthy. No, but we have, we have some fantastic barbecue joints in the state of Tennessee. We do. I'm from the state of Kentucky. We're kind of a barbecue, gray area. I mean, we're known for mutton, but I mean, who really cares outside of the state of Kentucky about mutton?
Mutton's just
whatever the fuck burgoo is. Shut
up, Houston. That's my heritage. It's fucking delicious. No, I love that stuff. But it's kind of like we're surrounded by barbecue like giants in the state of Kentucky, and I feel like we're the black sheep of the family. We got the Carolinas, we got the Missouris, we have Tennessee, we have all that stuff, and then you have us. And I was like, damn it. But no. But we all love barbecue. I mean, barbecue is such a huge. That's one thing I've noticed, like throughout the country, because we've talked from people from shore to shore, and no matter what state you're in, the barbecue, no matter what shape or form, plays a huge integral part in the society and backyard cooking of anybody across the United States. So I mean, it's cool to celebrate and cool to do what we do.
So when I come to Nashville, like my go-to is Hattie B's. Like, what's your barbecue go-to up that way?
Did you just say Hattie B's and barbecue in the same sentence?
No, barbecue, no, but like I'm a buffalo chicken. Like I love chicken wings. I love chicken.
No. If you're gonna go to,
it's just my go-to. So
Hattie B's
I go to in Nashville to eat.
For food, I mean food. There's amazing great restaurants for in food in Nashville.
For barbecue, make me not go to Hattie B's.
For barbecue,
go to Hattie B's.
No, shut up, dude. Hattie B's, Hattie B's is not even the OG hot chicken, man. If you want to go to the original hot chicken, go to Princess.
And I know, but I got a family connection to Hattie B's. I got to plug it.
Yeah, I don't care. Go to Princess. Princess hot chicken is the original, and don't go in the good areas. Go where you got to lock your windows and doors. That's the best one.
Go to the Hood Princes.
Yeah, that is by far the best.
I met Shaq there a couple years ago.
So that's hot chicken. But no, if you're going for barbecue alone, I mean, Martin's is pretty good. Peg leg pork is
solid.
Peg leg pork is by far the most famous. I mean, he's infamous in the barbecue game. But
do they make Texas Twinkies there?
They make what?
Texas Twinkies.
Texas Twinkies? Yeah. They call them Tennessee Tornadoes.
All right.
Yeah, hot take, but I don't hate barbecued.
Oh, shut up, dude! Really? That's like saying I like burgers from McDonald's.
Dude, barbecued. It's pretty solid. I mean, dude, I've got a barbecue that I could hit with a golf ball from my house. Like
that doesn't translate to good food.
All right, what's your go-to after a barbecue comp?
Oh, Mexican. Don't across the country. It's always Mexican, or I want a salad. Honestly, like I've never wanted a salad for in my life.
I go to Chopped and I get a chopped salad.
That salad, yeah, because you're.
Oh man, I know where every truck stop is where I can get diesel and grab a Whopper with cheese from Burger King.
Yeah, the older I get, the more that hurts me. Like something about fast food burgers,
nothing with grease.
Yeah, it's like I'm a fat guy, so I mean, I'm kind of an oxymoron, but I don't like fast food. I really don't, because it hurts me and hurts my stomach, and my wife hates me. But Nashville, you come to Nashville, we'll show you a good time, show you some great food. We do have that. You just gotta dodge the woo girls. I mean, Lacey would love it here.
Oh yeah.
Tell her to put her cowgirl hat on and some white boots and a white beater. She'll fit in with everybody. I mean, you could like literally camouflage and disappear into a crowd with that outfit. I love seeing the Nashville girls, and they buy these boots brand new, never worn before. Yeah.
Or is it the buy two get one free or whatever it is?
Yes, yeah, we had those. No, they'll buy the boots and they'll come downtown for their night of woohoos, and then you'll see them the next day, and they're all wearing sandals, and they got these ginormous blisters, looking like they rolled a bull bareback. Like,
yeah, their feet just look like ground beef because they walk like you're gonna walk 5 miles on a night out in Nashville. Cowboy boots are not the choice, homegirl. Like, no. I know you.
And it's a lot of them that you can't tell if it's the cowgirl or the steers. I mean, some of them look, equally, and they all wear. And it's the same uniform, though. It's a uniform. It's like that's the uniform you wear. I think we as guys using for our night out, we need to dress like a woo girls, and dude, I think that would be hilarious.
Dude, I work like 3 blocks from Broadway, and I hate it. Like, I cannot describe how much I hate it.
I'd probably become a staple at John Daly's new place, though.
Dude, he is my spirit animal, and I have never been more excited for a celebrity BS bar than John Daly's. Like, I'm actually going to go to that one.
It's just another pointless celebrity bar. I would call in.
I know, but it's John Daly. I would buy merch at that bar.
I would call in an airstrike to Lower Broadway if I could. Roll it in, danger close, boys. I am puffing smoke.
It is so true. But no, man, James
hated.
I know it's so bad. But it's a good time. It's like Vegas. It's fun to visit, but you never want to live there.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways,
we'll get lost at Losers for a while, man. That bar is awesome. Just halfway off Broadway.
Yeah, if you're going to go to like a mainstream bar, Losers is the one to be at. And if you want to see a celebrity in Nashville, go to Losers on like a Wednesday or Tuesday night, because you'll never see one on the weekends.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you how many country stars and friends I've seen at, that's when they go. They go on Tuesday at like 3 p.m. You'll see all the stars.
Yeah, please.
Now, the bar at Deacon's New South. My boy knows how to make my old fashioned the way I like it. That's about as far as I go.
You sound like an old white man. So bad.
I am an old white man.
Shut up. You ain't old. I got granddaughters.
Man,
it's the first day of school tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. We all got to get the kids ready. Speaking of it, man, Nashville's getting a Terry Blacks. I saw that.
What?
Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, I mean,
we also got a Rodney Scott's got a restaurant here, but I don't think it's like the legit Rodney Scott's.
Yeah, once those big restaurant groups get a hold of your brand, I mean, it's rinse and repeat recipes, right? I mean, they're duplicating them and they're good, but I mean, yeah. But
clack.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can't be mad at it for sure, but no, good stuff.
No, make your money,
Yeah.
get your nut. But
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Shane, this is the time of the show where we like to call the Brothers Barbecue Supply Lightning Round, brought to you by Brothers Barbecue Supply for all your barbecue supply needs. Shane, I know, right? I'm getting good at that. This is the time of show where I ask you a series of questions. It's short little one-liners. Don't think too hard on it. And let's try to embarrass yourself. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Nah, it's fine. All right, man. If you're going to create a meat Rushmore and put your top 4 guys in a barbecue game on it, who's going to be on there?
Man, I'll tell you right now, it's like I did my barbecue class this weekend, and it was really I didn't realize how much I've learned from each of these individuals. But man, Bill Purvis, number one. That guy's gave me so many tips and tricks. When it comes to my brisket game, Fred Robles. I mean, Fred Robles and Jordan Kirkpatrick are right there as far as Texas versus KCBS. But third one. Shit, you stumped me. Man, Phil Breeden. Phil's giving me so many tips and tricks. LC Barbecue is my boy. And I mean, I was a big brand ambassador with Heath Riles. Heath Riles taught me a lot, man. He's always told me, I'll tell you everything I do, you still gotta freaking do it.
YouTube.
I've learned a lot of shit from Heath, and yeah, so
Fair enough. All right, man. We all know in CBA you have a walk-up song, which I think is one of the greatest things. What is your walk-up song? And if Fireball Lacey could give you a walk-up song, what would she give you?
Man, so everybody knows. I mean, it's iconic. Like, it's Frank Sinatra, New York, New York, bro. Sing it, Frank. Yeah.
So I need to reword that. If you could give your wonderful wife a walk-up song, what would hers be?
Oh, it'd be Fireball by Pitbull.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
Dude, my wife's got a crush on him, and I can't figure it out, but whatever. It's got to be the teeth.
Abs or something, maybe.
I don't know. The way he shakes his hips, I don't know.
It's the suits.
The suits. All right, man. Absolutely. All right, man. As I'm gonna do this. I haven't done this for CBA yet. The Catholic Church and the Pope have the Pope Mobile. What would the CEO or the organizer for CBA? Is it still Fred?
Yeah, Fred's the El Jefe, El Presidente.
El Jefe, yeah. So what would you, if Fred had a motorized vehicle for the CBA, what would it be called?
It would be, oh, geez. El Jefe. El Jefe de Brisket.
El Jefe de Brisket. And it's a crew cab, extended bed, 90s diesel Ford F-350.
Oh, square body Chevy. Come on, man.
No, dude, it's going to be a Mad Max Ford Chevy, or a Ford Chevy. It's a hybrid.
What do they have up in Nashville? A Subaru?
Yeah. They got Subaru, or it's a
Cybertruck.
It's a Tesla truck. That's what we have. We have a Tesla truck.
Cybertruck.
The brisket mobile. Also, no one said the meat wagon yet. I don't know why they haven't done that one. All right, man. If you had to rank, or I'm gonna list 3 Texas staples in barbecue, and we're gonna play Marry, Screw, Kill. I want you to tell me which one you would put in it, which category. You're gonna have burnt bean.
Now you're cleaning the language up.
Hey, it's the late nights. All right, we're trying to wrap it up. Now, you got Franklin's barbecue. You have burnt bean barbecue, and you have Terry Black's. Which one are you going to marry? Which one are you going to screw? Which one are you going to kill?
I'm gonna marry burnt bean. Like I would marry him, divorce him, and marry him again.
Take him home to your parents.
Franklin's. I've never eaten Aaron Franklin's, but my boy Donald Keating says it's the best brisket he's ever eaten in Texas. And Donald bullshits a lot, but he don't bullshit about that. So I'd say screw.
Take him to bed.
Like in a good way, like you're like hooking up with him.
Yeah.
Like you don't want nothing to do with it.
It's the glasses.
Yeah, but I rank them: burnt bean, Aaron Franklin's, and then Terry Black's. Terry Black's for me. man, everybody wants to eat it. Everybody says it's good, but it's been so commercialized. I mean, I think it's lost its like uniqueness.
All right, fair enough. Hey, true or false? Texas chili is exactly the same as Sloppy Joe's.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Man, beans
That
go
is a hot take.
Beans go in chili, yes.
Beans go in chili. That's a hard true.
Yes.
Those are fighting words down there.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm in Tennessee.
Well,
Bring it.
put it on a hot dog, then it's hot dog.
He's not.
I know we got some all shits on that one.
He's from California. He don't even count.
All right, man. Last question. If you could change something, if you were the El Presidente of CBA and you could change something and put in something else, what would you do?
Ooh, man, no, as I talk all good about CBA, man, can we bring more comps closer to North Texas so I ain't got to drive?
Oh, that's soft. That's no, we can't.
Very
soft,
diplomatic.
That's a soft answer. I reject that one. What's one you would change?
Very diplomatic.
Yeah, we ain't doing that PC stuff here.
Something I would change.
Yeah, I'm not saying you hate the girl. I'm just saying,
I'm just saying I want you to spit some hot fire.
Yeah.
I honestly can't, and I'm not trying to be nice. Like, I don't have anything I say, hey, this needs to change. Like, no. Like, dude, you get a crapshoot of judges in any sanctioning body. So, I mean, can't bitch about that. Can't bitch about our turn-in window. It is what it is. And I don't have anything. I have nothing.
Oh, that's terrible. All right, man. Well,
we're gonna leave with you insulting our guest.
No. It's all good. It's all good, Shane. I truly appreciate you coming on the show tonight, man. It's been a blast. It's a pleasure talking with you again. And like I said, that ranch dip that you made up probably on the spot, we still use it this day in the Chestnut household. So I truly appreciate that.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Man, so this is the time of show where I give you a chance to give some shout outs, let people know where to find you, and where if you got anything coming up you want to give a shout out to.
Man,
give us your ads.
Huh?
Give us your ads.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we didn't get a chance to talk about it much, but like we came out with 3 seasonings. We have the Bronx Bird Blend. We have a Captain. It's called a Burger Blend right now. We're shifting the name to a Beef Blend because it is a beef rub. And we got our Pinstripe Paisano, which is an SPG with Italian herbs. Like, you can find us on the shop app, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, or on Facebook, Instagram. Like, I've got it pinned on there, but like they're good. And you see, I'm wearing wrong titty. Barbecue store, pro staff. I mean, Dustin and Atlanta take care of us down there, and LC Barbecue, man, LC Nation, like does really good in Texas. Blues Hog, Tim Shear takes care of me with charcoal and his sauces and stuff like that. Love me some Timmy. Man, I got my boy JDQ Barbecue out of Kansas City. He hooked me up.
JDQ Boom.
Man, got JD Boom. Like, I'm going to tell you, I switched to his co-packer just because I love the flow of his rubs, the way they come out. And like, so we switched co-packers. So
Shake on them.
Same recipe, but it's going to have a better granule presentation, a little more bass boating, as Robert Smith calls it.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah, bass boating. Yeah, man, that shit's real.
I love that.
Man, So Smoking Gooder Show, my boy Robert Rocha. Like, I love that dude. His shows on Wednesday nights. I mean, we pop up on there from time to time.
Great guy. Great show.
No, that should be about it. But, yeah. So Hooray Grills, mentioned them. Man, great grills. They're, man, thick, sturdy, overbuilt. Not overbuilt. They're out of Wichita, Kansas, but they're good shit.
Just like I like them.
Yeah. They're going to outlive my old now. So, yeah.
Big, sturdy, and overbuilt.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for letting me throw that out there.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Shane, like I said, thank you so much, man. I look forward to seeing you on the trail, and hopefully I can get you up here in Nashville sometime. We'll hang out.
Likewise, fellas. Thank y'all so much.
All right, buddy. Take care, man.
Hey, cheers.
And here's the screen merge. There we go.
Boom! No, man. Well, that's our show tonight, guys. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed our hooligans and shenanigans and shit talking, make sure you give us a like, follow, and subscribe. You can check us out on all the platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. So if you don't want to miss a moment of our beautiful faces or voices, mainly beautiful voices. We truly appreciate it, and thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. As always, when it comes to barbecue, make sure you're always right on cue. See you guys.
That's all, folks.